Rainbow Aura? What about Redemption Aura?
Hell, it's about time.
Now everybody sing that shit. Now everybody sing that shit.
Woo, what up people? It's your boy Zeals. If it's your first time here, thank you for stopping by. If you're a fist pumping veteran, welcome back. It's been a long week of stressing and collecting them one-eyed chocolate devil poops on cloud. So leave a comment below on how many you've gotten and if you spent your hard-earned dollars to get that sweet, I'm talking sweet magic stone sword. Alright, so lately, for me, I didn't get jack crap, right? My luck sucked this event. I'm like 2, even 300 devil cones behind everyone else. But I really want that sweetness magic stone sword, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna go back out there and beg on the streets. Anyways, lately, all I did was talk about Rainbow Aura. What about Redemption Aura? So, it's about time, right? It's been about a year since Redemption was the main, the bee's knees, the meta, the current, and the end game goal of the people back in the day. So I introduced to you the current meta's Redemption Aura, as you're seeing with your beautiful eyes right now. Alright, so it's been a while, guys, but it took more than a year to see this aura come back, dominating, on our server group at least. How long it'll last? Probably not that long, but let's go over it. Before we do so, I'm gonna raise up my can of beer. I already opened it. I had to record this again because, the first recording, my mic decided to not work. Anyways, let me take a sip. Alright, for this week, I got a Stella. Alright, because I got a coworker named Stella, and she just got promoted this week, and she's freaking hot, man. Like, she's a hard worker, and I dig her. She's a good woman, so I'm drinking a Stella right now. Okay, I'm a little tipsy. Who cares? All right. So let's talk about this Redemption Aura. Boy, man, like I really love the colors, the green and the blue and the yellow. Anyways, back in a year ago, let's back it up a little bit. Back a year ago, we had the Michelle, the Asmodel, or double Michelle. We got, if you're running a Michelle, you run a Sigmund for damage. You had either Ormus or Ice Blink, or you could run double Ice Blinks. And you had the Vesa, the Demon Hunter, or double Demon Hunters. Whatever, man. Speaking of Vesa, seriously, I'm taking another sip, okay? Real quick. Alright, so speaking of that Redemption Aura, back in the day, it was all about sustain. Of course, I forgot Mickey, but it was all about sustain, going into the later rounds and dragging it out, right? Those 15 rounds. People were complaining back then all day, every day about how long the game was, and there wasn't a lot of skip options back in the day, so people had to go through it. But now, it's a lot. A lot has changed. Look at that, right? The only thing that remains right now is Michelle, and that babe. She's a babe, man. Like, she has been consistently surviving, for ages and ages. So as you can see, it's been changed. The main guy doing the burst, the main batter. If you play baseball, the main batter, the guy who does all the home runs, the fourth batter, right? That's Shaw, right? Shaw is the one doing it. It doesn't matter if she has no energy, full energy, or basic attack, active attack. She's gonna do a hell of a lot of damage, okay? And this shot right here, you're seeing with your beautiful eyes, like I said, is not a crit shot. Boom! Look at that Asmodel not Asmodel, but Omnivore just evaporate. Okay, so this Shaw is a HP built Shaw, okay, not crit. And she is still wrecking it up. And she is so consistent and tanky, and if she can't kill, what do I always say about Shaw? She renders them near useless with that attack reduction. Okay, so she's pretty boss. She's a main batter. What about the rest of the team? Have you not noticed the 14 copies of Valkyrie right there? I know in this clip right now, one of them is E2, but later on, as she's gonna evolve into another E3 Valkyrie. Anyways, the two Valkyries, what's their role? Of course, they're pretty much doing sustained damage. It's not really bursty. It is still dangerous and scary, but they're there to do damage. Okay, and we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. They're tanky. While CC, they still do damage. If one CC, the other still can attack. If both CC, look at that. There's like 3 forms of CC right now: petrified and double stun. So that is a lot of damage that just went out. We're talking about 900k per target, and it's gonna hit 3 targets. So if we want to spread it out for 2 Valkyries, that's 6 targets, right? 6 targets with 300 to 400k tick each. Okay. Anyways, as for the rest of the light heroes are there for support and for sustain, and let's talk about Michelle first. Michelle has the stun, of course. She's got the CC immunity. She's got the 20% crit buff that accommodates the target with the lowest HP after she heals for like over 1 million. She's got that snap burst heal. Okay, and the rest, Belrain, of course, I cannot talk enough about Belrain. Like, she is the bae, okay? Like, I will not cheat on her. Like, I go to sleep with her like every night, okay, guys? Like, I love her. She's my current bias for now. It's probably gonna last like another month, guys, until the new Light and Dark releases. But right now, Belrain is the bae. Okay, she does so much work. She gives speed, she gives attack boost, she does healing. When she dies, she heals more, and her heals are not just like haha woohoo, just to it's not something to laugh at. Her heals are freaking amazing. Okay, she can do about like 20 to 30, like you see here, 24. Not a sweat. 24 million healing. Take that out of the equation, you got a situation where you're kind of like squishy and like I'm just kidding. You start noticing it, man. You take that Belrain, you have a Belrain, you take a Belrain out of your freaking team, you notice it, man. Like, seriously, she does so much work for you. She glues this team together. She heals and puts this team into the later stages. Like, all she gotta do is heal those 3 heroes. We got the Shaw and the 2 Valkyries to make sure they survive through the CC, because people have been asking them, like, oh my god, there's only 2 CCers. There's a Michelle and a Valentino, which they're not doing a lot of work right now. I mean, look at Michelle about to die, right? Like, she's about to die, and there she goes. And there's Valentino's forever sitting in a beautiful CC. So people are like, this comp has no CC, man. Like, what's the deal? Like, well, that's what Belrain's for. Belrain dies, Belrain heals, and you just gotta keep those Valkyries and the Shaw alive, and they just do the work, right? Right now, it's just so much damage that you don't notice it. You don't notice the damage, except for Shaw taking all the glory, right? It's beautiful. I love watching Shaw. Do you love watching Shaw? I love watching Shaw. Do you? Like, she's awesome. Like, you just see big numbers, even with that HP like build, right? So Valkyries, they're there to do those silent damage. You don't notice it. You don't see the big numbers, but that damage, man, you know it, because the rounds are shorter, the game's ending, you're winning, and it's pretty good. It looks pretty good, right? And you don't, like I said about Belrain, you don't notice her, right? You don't notice her. You don't notice her like keeping it together. She's CC right now. She's on their 2 forms CC. She's about to die. She's not even gonna do an active. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she doesn't. Who cares? She does a lot of healing, all right? And she supports that double Valkyrie and the Shaw comp, right? I have tried my best to face the hardest teams on my server group, right? The double scaries, the scary, double scary with the Mihm comp, the whatever, right? I try my best, except without attacking my guildies. And, she's freaking good, all right? The comp is pretty good. The aura is pretty good, okay? Is it gonna be the best? I don't know. Rainbow is still pretty good for me. I like Rainbow. Okay, and we got 2 more heroes that are going to be addition to the Rainbow aura, right? We got the Shadow, we got the Abyss, and of course with the new Light and Dark, that could also accommodate the Rainbow as well as the Redemption. We don't know, all right? GVE may have enough synergy to come back, all right? For now, not really, okay? But what's the problem? People are like, oh, you say you don't like the double Valkyrie. Yeah. I know you guys don't sound like that. I'm just kidding, okay? Don't get offended. But yeah, the Valkyries, they're great. But like I said, both 2 Valkyries are great. Even under CC, they still do consistent damage. But you don't see both Valkyries do like 20 mils, right? There's not enough health for that, right? So you know, I just think it's overkill, and it's a little bit too overboring. That's not even a word, right? It's not, whatever, but I just think it's boring. I'd rather have another hero that either heals or does damage or CCs or does exactly what she does, being tanky and doing consistent damage. All right, whether that be Scary, whether that be Dasmog, whether that be even Omnivore. Omnivore is freaking scary right now, right? Omnivore can literally rip Valkyrie in half, right? It just takes 2 actives, and for Omnivore to not be CC'd, then you gotta have the right artifact, like Staff of the Punisher Immortal. But I mean, Omnivore is pretty menacing right now. Like, he is pretty much the top dog in terms of damage in Light and Dark, along with, of course, Mihm. But even Omnivore can pretty much erase Mihm. I know you don't want to hear that, but you heard it. Alright? I know Mim's great, but Valkyrie, I don't know. I'm never scared of Mihm ever since I got my Valkyrie. Ever since I finished my E3 aura, I'm just not scared. Of course, because I have Belrain. She's holding me together. She's gonna hold me in bed tonight. You can see here right now, doing some Aspen, Mims, just dying to my Valkyrie. Alright? So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I'm gonna provide way more clips later on. If you like the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing, bro? Seriously. Come on, man. I'm just kidding. Alright, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, not tomorrow, but on Friday. We're going to go over the new events. Alright? I'll see you then. Peace. Have a good one. Yeah.
I'm addicted to West Side, living in a city where the skinny niggas die and a semi really fly, but it turned me to a lion trying. And I mean that shit. Game came through, put the city on his back. I was in the city when a nigga had seen that shit. Compton, a nigga gotta scream that shit. Never went commercial, never TV screened that shit. Came black or screen 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 that shit.